Hey guys, welcome to episode number 12 this week. Episode number 12 this week, guys, of MLB 24 the show today. Even though I was going to have time last week, you know, basically we're finally into that mood. Since I had to work on multiple morning shifts here today. But I'm not going to go more further at this point in time. But here we are, guys. Episode number 12 this week. For me and our White Sox, me and our White Sox action today. Today's day, guys. Today is November. Actually, no, guys. Today is December 5th, 2024. I bring you guys baseball action today. Um, no other than that, guys, everything else has been exactly the way it seems. Not exactly having a lot of separations, getting half and half, or gets on its own ego or something. Well, pretty much, guys, for doing the last 2 days. But other than that, guys, everything else has been good. We can say everything else not going down below. Well, it's not going to be able to start completely. I have a red month coming out of this week, especially coming out of the Protecting Our Sport this past Tuesday. You guys also having no problems changing anything from yesterday. I do know my true love had a basketball game yesterday, and she's got another one tonight, and then she's going to go see the Christmas lights, as far as I know. But here's the thing, guys. That really does not separate anything, or to have anything in return, guys, or anything much more in the balance. But how are you guys this morning? But on the guys, I thought I would bring you guys some baseball action today. As you guys can see, I'm gonna be doing game 2 of a 4-game series for me and our White Sox, taking on our opponents, the Royals. Something I should have done last week, guys, according to plan on the schedule. You guys remember we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest power with our motivation and our exercise of our community. Our friends of our community, guys, and so on and so forth. So, guys, my win-loss record is a 4-3. Me and our White Sox are 4-3. Our Royals are 1-6. Let me see if I can maintain of an episode that I should have done last week, because I had to work and not be hazardous. But on the guys, everything else has been good. If you guys recall, I go back to work this afternoon, and then I have to work tomorrow. I didn't talk. I was actually on the phone with Chief Management, and also talking with Lance during the last couple of days. And well, if you guys at least expect it, not exactly feeling terrible, feeling slightly average, or slightly whatever you guys, people are looking to get something going, get something to really, get something started for a change. If you guys at least expect it. So today, guys, for me and our White Sox, we're playing at our Royals Stadium, Kauffman Stadium. That was opened back in 1973. So guys, starting pitcher that I'm going to be starting for me and our White Sox today is going to be Davis Martin. He was 0-1, guys, during the last two weeks ago, during this last start. So guys, he is 0-1 for me and our White Sox today. Actually, me and our Chicago team only pitched 4 innings, with a 4.50 earned average. He does have for us 4 hits, a walk and 6 strikeouts, 2 runs, only 2 homers, along with 2 runs added as well. Well, guys, let me give you guys the starting lineup since we did not do an episode of baseball last week. Leading off, guys, for me and our White Sox is going to be DH Dominic Fletcher, Nicky Lopez at second, Andrew Vaughn at first, Luis Robert at center, Andrew Bertadini at left, Corey Lee. Pretty much something started, guys, for me and our White Sox during 2 weeks ago. And the balance and also taking shape. Corey Zox, guys, is at third, Oscar Colas at right, and Jacob Amir, guys, is behind the plate. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today, during two days ago. with our strongest, biggest power of our awesome, exciting community, with our 601 mods of our group and everything else more created here today. With our, you see guys, with our social media, our podcast services, the people from Dell Labs make a love shout out to you guys. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming in here today. Making sure we're mostly intact as good as we can. Making sure we're not feeling terrible or doing anything to squeeze. Remember guys, it would be tight squeeze, not exactly feeling... Whenever you guys have no bad sense of humor, it does not have to replace a thing or to have something go and beyond. Remember guys, we are at 601 mods today. As far as I can tell you. You know, not to have anything else rejuvenate, have anything else absorb, or feeling hazardous and tired to prepare. It really does not have anything else to close, or being able to fight or encourage. But yeah guys, we are at 601 mods today. I always want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. With our social media, everything else together, and yes guys, our podcast services, with our YouTube channels intact. Yes guys, our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Remember guys, when we go live with our biggest, strongest power today, we always want to make everybody else smile, tune in, socialize, and doing something that much more we can really follow and acknowledge. You know, we are always having something to really prepare and also have a lot of progress. You know, everything else is more that meets the eye. That means everything together. You know, guys, we'll always headline with a lot of friends, family, even somebody you love so much. You always want to maintain that course. Alright, guys, let's jump into the action. Let me see if I can get another win for me and our White Sox today. Corey Sox, guys, is going to be a bit worn out, so he'll use a break. Andrew Vaughn, guys, is going to be having a break as well, according to the hitting codes, between his energy level. But other than that, guys, we're pretty much 19 days till Christmas hits. My true love knows exactly what I want, and pretty much so on and so forth. Now, speaking of that trade that I haven't told you guys yet, my true love and I, actually no guys, I was talking with Steve during the last couple of days this week, told him what I want, and actually what my true love wants, to be honest, for my future. You know guys, what we talked about last week, starting pitcher guys for the Royals is going to be Brad Singer. For me and our White Sox, Brad Singer guys is 0-1 with an 11.57 around average, 6 strikeouts, and a walk rate guys to watch out, 8.3. Even though guys I haven't played baseball in the last 2 weeks, see if I can still get the hang of it. So guys, leading us off, it's going to be Dominic Fletcher. He's batting only a 95, to be honest. But other than that, guys, I've been getting a hold of Steve for the last couple of days. I told Steve Management and I told this one carryout exactly what I want. Not exactly what I need, and also what my true love needs, according to anything not being fired. Well, not exactly, procedure. So I got a hold of Steve, guys, during the last 2 days, during the beginning of this week. Way after I talked to Kevin. I told him that I do want to do something fun this coming Saturday. So, basically, they told me they would let me know, days and days. But you guys understand too, if people want to have something fun, go to a concert, go to a sports event like football, basketball, maybe baseball, something you're seeing in real life completely, maybe wanting to go see the Toledo Walleye, for example. That's also something people can do. But guys, that's going to be a base hit to pass first. Now, Nicky Lopez, guys, comes in for me and our White Sox today. He's batting $150 today, this morning. As you guys can see in front. But nothing else, guys, would really be, securing. So I called Chief Management up during the last, only 2 days this week. Told them I wanted to trade a Saturday to a Sunday. So other than that, guys, I got a couple of text messages according to what was going on and knowing exactly what we want to come out of this. So I told my two-love the news. She told me she was spraying and praying and hoping I would switch Saturday to have that off and also have something that I can really hold on to. So the good news is, guys, if we're looking to have something to prepare, not exactly what we're doing for gaming, but also wanting to change something with work, I mean, Brother Sansi, make love, shout out to you, brother. We are always hoping for the best. That's all we can do. Even though people may or may not like it, I mean, it doesn't really change the thing. You always want to talk to the person that you're working with or working next to, see if it's okay. Next batter, guys, for us and our White Sox, Luis Robert Jr., he's only batting 50. So he's not off to a good start. But not a good start as much, guys. That's going to be a base hit to right field. So first and second, guys, for us and our White Sox, and myself too, it's the main on White Sox. I got us first and second with 2 outs, and I'll bring up Andrew Bernardini. Andrew, guys, we're going to build something for me and our Sox right now. We're going to keep everything alarming. So other than that, guys, back to what I was saying. 2 days ago, I was contacting Lance through Chief, and I asked him a question. You guys understand that Orange and Black Tigers, it's on 3-time regional high school football, regional high school football champions on Tigers go? Well, I pretty much text somebody in the back coming out of Chief. Alright? I mean, with our biggest, strongest power. May or may not be included either. But apparently my two love just wanted me to hopefully, switch that day around and just to make up for it on a different day. So other than that, if you guys least expect it, by the way, guys, that was a strikeout, and me and White Sox are done already in the top of the first. But me and White Sox do get 2 hits. It's not as bad or something crucial. So basically, for the most of any discussion, prior to anything else in between, guys, for us and for our future, I got a hold of Lance, and I asked him if it was okay with him, if he can work my Saturday, and I can work his Sunday, I mean, it's all about working together. It's all about trying to talk about what you want to do. What day you really want traded. But it always has to have, and sometimes has to happen, if it's okay of who you're working with, if you're working at a grocery store, a fast food restaurant, or whatever. I don't think it happens very much often, but I just told him, is it okay with you? Since you and I since we are great people, and pretty much nice to really socialize together, and if we can just switch one time. I just told him, guys, that my true love needs this. And he did say the following by saying yes. I'm like, are you serious? So basically, he did not have a problem with that. So, and then I pretty much got a text back between this number coming out of Chief Management, alright? And so she said around 5:28 2 nights ago on a Tuesday. But you guys understand, I'm always off every Tuesday and Wednesdays to protect our sport. Once we always are. So basically, she did say the following. He actually did say yes, exactly. As long as his contact signs off. So I had to have a Pacers as a go-to And I struck him out, guys. Davis Martin's on the mound for me, and on White Sox, and that's going to be out number 1 for our opponent, the Royals. As I'm pitching to our opponents at the bottom of the first. Batting side, guys, will be Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Pitch to the one on the mound for me and our White Sox. Starts with a strike already. But other than that, guys, it's like if you want something bad enough, if you want to do it on a certain day, maybe do it something on the current time period that you want to do on the schedule, coming out of work, you always got to let people know what you want to do. You know, don't just sit there and really think, let somebody do it for you. It's like if you're in your 20s, you're pretty much in your 30s. You guys got to put your shoes on and just be the bigger person and do what you got to do. That's the important thing. So, other than that, I think exactly what I was doing, and it pretty much was okay with it. So the plan going forward, guys, is he's going to be working my Saturday because my two love wanted this. Not just for me, but our future the same way. And I'm going to work his Sunday shift. So I would still have 11 to 4 regardless. So what? So I'm like, why not? That should not be a problem at all. Well, we always want to let people know, you know, right away. You know, don't exactly wait till towards the end of the week for something to change. So that's pretty much exciting news for my two love and I. I just thought I would finally get that shit out of them, and, you know, just not wait around for nothing. Now, speaking of ISO, guys, good morning, lot loves, ISO. Make a lot shout out there. How you doing? And yes, guys, happy belated cold Thursday morning to us in the chat, one with our biggest, exciting, strongest power of our biggest community. We will always fill, guys, with popularity, entertainment, and energy. And it's not exactly separate beyond. So, guys, here's the deal. I'm gonna be off next Saturday after that trade, and I'm gonna be working Lance's shift Sunday. I haven't followed much coming out of yesterday. So basically, my two love went with our Cougars for basketball last night, and basically she was not feeling any good. So basically, when it came to that, I told her to decide to call me up instead of texting my ass, you know. And basically, you know, I mean, she was not in good spirits. So basically, she was not in good spirits as she told me what happened. So, the guys least expect it. It's like if you're playing basketball, if you're playing football, or any other sport that makes you tired and wanting to have energy mostly, you always want to have something to drink. You always want to, you know, you guys cannot ever play by yourself. That's the important thing. You want to have a lot of fun, sportsmanship, if you're taking on an opponent, or pretty much helping out together. Well, guys, here comes the powerful man, leading off for me and our White Sox today. It's going to be Corey Lee. Hi, Corey Lee, guys, for my White Sox and I. He's batting .263, 3 homers, and 6 RBIs. Corey Lee does lead me and our White Sox pack with the only runs. The only runs, guys, for now is 6 RBIs. But as far as anything else goes, my two love has not been feeling good. Apparently her blood sugars has been bloodshot. She did tell me, guys, yesterday that it was up in the 390s, and I'm like, beautiful, are you okay? And apparently she's just been really tired and, you know, not feeling like herself as much. Not exactly worth kidding around, though. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, before I continue, between the good news, all thanks to chief management, and what my musketeer wanted me to do, that would be my future fiancé, but so on and so forth. If you guys want me to play, I'm trying to find the words today, since I'm a little bit tired, but not exactly frustrated. If you guys want to catch more MLB 24, and me and our White Sox baseball, on Thursday mornings for us here today with our biggest, strongest power. And yes, guys, on 601 mods as well. I'm looking for followers today. If you guys want to catch more baseball action to watch me and our White Sox every Thursday mornings every week, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But liking and sharing the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. That way, when we go live, or the way you guys go live with us, or go live with your own YouTube channel, you guys can follow and share each other. You know, that's all we gotta do. We always want to be on the same page, just like everybody else. You guys want to have a lot of fun. You want to talk about what's going on with you, and everything else in general. You know, we're pretty much great people. You know, guys, that does not exactly separate the others. And that's going to be a hit by Pitts, guys. The next hitter for me, batting for us and our White Sox, was going to be Oscar Colas. So, guys, I will have a runner on for me and our White Sox at first. And me and our White Sox are at 2 outs and on top of the second. Next batter, guys, will be Jacob Amia. Jacob for us, for me and our White Sox, he's also batting $150. Well, guys, that's going to be a base hit past second. And Amia does get something cooking for me and our White Sox during the last 2 weeks. Which it really does not have anything painful. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. Simon Price, make a left shout out for my brother Jalen. Thank you for coming in, sir. SSC, make a left shout out to you, partner. You just want a pretty face to sing you a song. Ba-ba. I don't know the other words to really describe. You guys get the idea? Or the lyric. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. That way, when we go live stream, guys, on YouTube, we always want to notify people, see what we're doing, see what kind of people that come in. And that's going to be a wild pitch, guys, to the home plate. So, I'm looking to start something big for me and our White Sox right now. Our White Sox over our opponents, the Royals right now. Remember, guys, this is a game 2 of a 4-game series for me and our White Sox today. Something I sort of gone done the last time. Or sort of done before. But no worries. Well, guys, Fletcher's 0 for 1. Can Fletcher get first one for me and our White Sox, and that's going to be a foul to home plate. We got, guys, like I said, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Keep yourself motivated. And yes, guys, like I said, I told my true love, and you guys already know too. My ass is going to be tired tonight. All I have to work today is 2 to 8, and then tomorrow as well. I know I'll be off Saturday, if I'm right. I have to double check with the schedule coming out of Chief Management. Well, remember, guys, as long as we're nice and know exactly what we want, if I want to trade with somebody during the schedule, we always got to make sure it's okay with them. That's all that matters. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. If you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, well, I do want to. Here's the thing, guys. I do want to deliver bad news to you guys. You know how I still have the Legend of Dragoon on the. They used to be or not exactly be on the schedule for every 3 to 4 days a week. Well, apparently, guys, the game is no longer on the schedule. The reason why is because, you know, guys, with any other game I haven't played in a while, the game is slightly done. I mean, the reason why is 9 times out of 10, I do not have a lot of time to really play any game that's still on the schedule otherwise. But apparently, guys, The Legend of Dragoon is one of the fine RPGs ever since PlayStation's been around for 30 years. So, I mean, The Legend of Dragoon will always be a good, you know, socializing, no problems or execution as it most likely is in the RPG era. But, you know, I just decided to delete The Legend of Dragoon and put a former Game of the Year winner. So the game that I have replaced, guys, I haven't played The Legend of Dragoon ever since, damn guys, during the last 2.5 months. Since I haven't exactly researched how long I haven't played a game for that long, or wanting to have something hot or cold to happen. Trust me guys, so I just decided to sadly get rid of The Legend of Dragoon as one of the finest RPGs from the PS1 and put a former Game of the Year on the schedule. So the game that I put in, guys, for 3 to 4 days a week, guess what that game is? It's a game that won the Game of the Year, I want to say 2 years ago. Or it might have been 3 years ago. Between the 2 and 3, I decided to put in It Takes Two. Now the reason behind It Takes Two, I've heard some pretty good things about the game. I do know it did win Game of the Year over some big names. I think during that time when we had God of War Ragnarok and a former Game of the Year winner as well. And what was that other game, guys? Oh yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring was also a fine name. Pappy 10 Gamer, make a love shout out to you, brother. How are you? And as far as anything else goes, like I said, I feel like it was just time just to really do something to exercise it. Not exactly wait around and not to have to buy any extra time, you know? So I decided, why not put It Takes Two? Now remember guys, It Takes Two is one of the final PS Plus games for free this year. I mean for the final month. You know guys, just to warm up with no problem. Or to have anything be loose for this final month going into Christmas time. And that's gonna be a base hit guys in the line drive. And the score is 1-0 Royals. Oh, this was a bad idea, guys, for my pizza. And my 4-3 record for now for Maynard White Sox. Right now, guys, Maynard White Sox trail the Royals 1-0 already. Well, apparently, guys, I need to settle my White Sox's, Maynard Chicago team with our pitcher on the mound, Davis Martin. I need him to settle us down right now. We don't want to get way too behind. You guys remember, guys, I did not do a new episode since I was working last week doing morning shifts. So we just gotta be careful when we can. But as far as anything else goes, yeah, it's all we can really benefit, not to have anything else go strange. But yeah, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, with our biggest, strongest power of our fine community, alongside guys our popularity, entertainment, and energy, when we can get something to pursue, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. And that's gonna be another base hit, guys. Look at this. Base hit means, guys, that's gonna be a run double to right center. Oh my goodness. A run double to right field. That's not exactly good news for me on White Sox at all. D. Lisper, make a little shout out to you, Wild Thank you for coming in. Me and our White Sox guys are struggling already. Not the best sorts, but make sure everything is gonna be tidy. Well, everything else should not be dialed in. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, when we live stream, we take our time, we meet fine people, we want to see what we're doing, and, you know, follow and share it when we get the time and take charge. And also, guys, the most important thing, with our 601 mods together, and with everybody else, you know, being in our biggest, exciting, strongest power bond group, remember, guys, we are at 601 mods right now. I've known my sister Isol for a while, if I remember. And if I remember without not having any bad news or anything else average beyond that point. And that was gonna be a lineup to third, guys. Oh my goodness. but still going to be a base hit by our opponent, the Royals. So guys, base hit by Kansas City. Wow. All I'm going to say is, guys, is wow. One of my plans for me and our White Sox cannot get up? You got to be kidding me. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. The most important thing, guys, of our biggest, exciting, strongest power, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy, the most important thing, guys, is love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. See, awesome and creative. And you know, the guys have something more finest at the same point, at the same time, knowing exactly what we're up to. Brother Leon, thank you for coming in, my brother. How are you? So that's exactly what we're doing. And everything else to accomplish, not exactly in a rush, but doing something while we really want to entertain. Not exactly to chase everybody down, but doing something that really matters. But yeah, guys, we are at 601 mods right now, which is really awesome to see and fantastic to look at. Now, good news for me and our White Sox guy. Actually, no, that's going to be a base at the center. And box to box, guys. Our Royals ahead of me and our White Sox 3-0. It's still the bottom of the second. Well, I'm off to a terrible start for our White Sox and I. Back-to-back runs, guys. Oh, wow. But not much to really stir or cause anything insane. This is why it's not the best of start if you're trailing as a team. If you have a 4-3 record, if you have a 5-2 record, you don't want to get yourself, trailing that much. As a baseball team, a football team, or anything else more, small or large. Yeah, guys, I need to settle me and our White Sox's pitcher down right now. Pretty much at a big point in time. Whereas I'm hoping that really contains course. But yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. About 601 mods today. Oh, Lolub's MMD Mix, make a love shout out to you, sir. How you doing? No, I'm according to any other channel, guys. I was in his channel during the evening this week. Alongside some other good friends, some other loving, caring people. And you guys get the other projection, and pretty much a lot of socialization. Guys, like I said, the only space that we use, most importantly, for anything. Or much more to really relate and not feel terrible. Or feel above average, that people think it is. But yeah, guys, with our 601 mods, that's pretty much really cool. And a good way to experience and increase. Brother Leon says, I'm doing good. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed. They turn on Big E. Well, basically Big E, here's the thing, guys. Big E is still having his neck injury. He said when he comes back, he's going to get Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods back on track. So I feel like if Big E is going to be back in wrestling, my guess is maybe the Royal Rumble. Maybe the Rumble. Maybe I don't think it's going to be Saturday night's main event. That Big E is going to be back to, go back to wrestling and fight, depending on what the New Day does from there. So I do not know exactly what's going to be the plan. But basically, he was going to be the manager between, both Kofi and Xavier Woods apparently, from this past Monday on Raw. So, I have no clue what's going to be going on. I mean, the next pay-per-view, guys, it's not going to be until the Rumble. As far as anything else goes into plan, pretty much goes into check. Alright, guys, that's going to be a base hit to center field. And guess what, guys? I get a call from me and our White Sox. I just got us a single for Nicky Lopez. Even though Corey Lee did strike out for my at-bat for me and our White Sox, here's apparently Woods is off to a slow start. Not as much as you guys can imagine or take out of it. But 1.5, not much going above anything. Okay, guys, the hitter for White Sox in my starting lineup is going to be Tucky Robertson. He struck out his first time up. That's going to be strike number 2 already. You don't see that a whole lot. Well, yeah, guys, the last one today of our biggest, strongest power. That's more awesome and thrilled. And yes, guys, now it's just power. When we meet and greet, we socialize together, we find each other together, and we always want to have something with greatness. Guys, PlayStation's been around for 30 years now. Ever since back in 1993, or 94 in perspective. Guys, I was born in 93. Well, guys, ground ball to third, throw to second, throw to first, and a double play causes me and our White Sox. I was hoping to get something going for us, guys, along with our White Sox as well. But that's going to be a double play, 5-4-3, and that's going to be 2 outs that really cost me and our White Sox to really climb to our Royals as our opponents, between runs or any hits on it. Alright, guys, Brother Leon says Drew McIntyre's back. Well, I can always see him feuding with Sami Zayn. Maybe till Saturday night's main event, or what's going to be the plan towards the Royal Rumble by then. And he struck him out, guys. I do not want to have any other players, me and our White Sox, to really add. But it's a bad idea and a bad strikeout. But alright, guys, the most important thing is anytime we manage to find people, socialize, follow, and tweet each other out with our biggest, strongest power of our community, all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it, take it one step at a time. Guys, do what we want to do. Don't get ourselves scattered. Don't to have a lot of separation, or to have anything to follow. All we gotta do, guys, is follow. Like I said, guys, follow and share it, socialize, take our time, and go to our social media, guys, and our podcast services all around the globe with our YouTube channels to see what we're doing and see what our names are. But all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it, tweet it out, and socialize on apps. The 3 apps, guys, that we can only allow to do it, and allow to do that, is Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys remember, I've been on YouTube for 8 years, going into Christmas in a couple weeks. And don't forget, guys, the Game Awards are coming up next week as well, on December 12th. So you guys have a week till you guys can vote for the Game of the Year nominee, Sports nominee, and, some pretty good categories. They still always do, esports, a lot of racing every year. But you guys don't know, I haven't played any Damsel Distress on racing for a long time. I can always watch movies on racing, and so on and so forth, exactly. But yeah, guys, I've been on YouTube for 8 years. Me, guys, as the king of the world, and as your guys' final boss as well. And I've also been on Twitter and Facebook for 6 years. Do you know how long you've been on social media, ISO? If you don't mind me asking, between a brother to a sister for our community. Like I said, guys, on July 30th of next year, I'll be reaching 9 years on YouTube on the platform, and according with Facebook and Twitter, 7 years as well. So remember, guys, I've been on Twitter and Facebook for 6 years, YouTube 8 years. That's really correct. And my true love and I, which my true love is in good spirits right now. Apparently her blood sugar was shot to 402. Apparently, guys, she stated the following when I called her ass up for our future. She said that she's been tired, she was having some hard times to breathe, and yeah, guys, so on and so forth. But she told me she's going to my true love is going to let me know how she's feeling today. I don't think she's sick. I don't think it's pretty pretty much because of that. So she told me she wants prayers for today. And you guys understand, all I got to do is work today and tomorrow, if everything else goes corrected on the schedule.
That's in there.
I mean, I don't think anything else is going to be the same, or have something rental. But I don't see that being a concern or no problemo if it comes out of it, guys. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, we've been together for 7 years for our future. I'm still keeping the nickname for my two love guys. She's still my sexiest girl. And I do repeat, I lost her once, I'm not losing her ass twice. We still want to get married, and we've also been featuring games since the second talent show this year. So, if we speculate what day and month it's been happening, well, I do know it's been like, I want to say, guys, like for, I think back in March. I think it was back in March, maybe like in April, if I remember. So, it does not separate anything. It does not say it's a single thing or a single fact either. You know, I became the person that broke the record. You know, before any other man, when it comes to hot guys to beautiful women, not compared to somebody from Scarface. You meet the right person, you want to be friends with that person, and love that person no matter what. At the eyes of the Lord, guys, just like everybody else, you know? You stick with that person. You don't separate or cheat on anybody. You don't really know. That's what people don't want to see from a male or female. But yeah, guys, it's been over 7 years for my true love and I. It really has. We've still been spending plenty of time together. But like I said, she's been recently tired ever since basketball last night. You know, and her blood sugars without her pump. That really does increase the tiredness and, you know, guys, the stress. She does have another basketball game tonight, and I told her I have to do 2 to 8 for work, coming out of teeth, and yeah, I'm not gonna be able to go to any baseball, guys, until probably Tuesday. Probably not until Tuesday, all of a sudden. Whereas everything's gonna be okay, guys. It does not have to really be wasted at this point. Alright, guys, that's going to be the end of social media today. We are going to talk about Steam the next 3 minutes. So, as far as anything else goes today, if you guys can see, I also did get word by Chief Management as well. You know how people play Santa Claus? You talk about a Christmas movie. You're talking about watching, you know, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Well, apparently, guys, we are still doing Christmas exchanges. You know, guys, Christmas gift exchanges, what people want to get from the other person as well. But it's like you throw a name in a hat, not compared to you put a hat on if you're watching Harry Potter. That is not exactly the same, but but basically you draw a name out, and it does say the name and what people want. That's the important thing. Well, you know, guys, it happens. It does eventually happen every single year when it comes to Christmas time. Guys, the holidays are coming up in the next a little under 3 weeks from now. So, other than that, I happen to draw one of the people from Chief Management. So, I draw Pete's name. So, like I said, I've known Pete for a long time. He's a really nice guy. You know, he's the one that got me started with Chief for a while. And, you know, nobody else would be transported or wanting to accomplish or to remove. So, basically, I'm going to get some info. I would like to get him going into the holidays this month. So, and here's the thing, guys, it doesn't take much to secure it. I mean, you gotta know what people want for the holidays. I'm not gonna mention another name because this one person does not know exactly what I want. But you guys understand what I want, what True Love does, and everybody in the chat knows especially my family too. They know what I want to have
First
up
and
for
second,
grabs.
no outs. We're here in the
But like I said,
bottom
I'm not
of
gonna say much. But just to really have anything going either way. And that's gonna be another base hit, guys. Right now, guys, our Royals are just pounding me and our White Sox right now. I am struggling with our White Sox myself already. Box to box, guys. The Royals. Sorry, guys. Me and our White Sox are down 5-0 right now. Actually, 4-0. First and second. I may be closer to getting Davis Martin out of the mound right now. Good morning, Brother Johnny. Brother John, make a love shout out. I'm just a little bit tired today, but good to see you stand by with us, my brother. How's it going? So you gotta know what the person wants, guys. Not exactly have something in the stocking, but what they really want to start the year the same way. You know, guys, bring a lot of love and joy. It's something that God would want, you know. Remember, guys, it's not about the presents. It's not about who you spend time with. It's a gift. It's a heavenly spirit with the spirits, and it's always a holiday tradition from the Lord and the Saviors. That's the important thing. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, we're gonna talk about Steam now. Why is your butt being naughty, Brother John? I was I was looking at some of your Facebook comments. A couple times this week. I don't know if you reached I was hoping you would have reached the Keith Redfield or something. That would have been a different story, at least. Alright, guys, we're gonna talk about Steam today. So, guys, head over to Steam.com. If you guys are going after beginner's luck and first timer with games, DLC, and also DLC, guys, and mods for games to any games, to anything you guys want to balance, anything you want to do your own game reviews on, a lot of fun stuff, anything else proper, maybe something amazing for the games. You guys can buy any games you want. Yeah, guys, head over to Steam.com. Head over to Steam.com, guys, make a game account, have a lot of fun and to listen. And yes, guys, head over to Steam.com. If you're looking to do pre-orders, go after sales. Yeah, guys, make a game account, head over to Steam.com with Steam cards, and buy something. If you guys are buying old games, guys are buying special games, if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can do that between any of the two with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are playing the new free game, Delta Force. I haven't played Delta Force, to be honest. But I do know one actor, alongside one person at a time, between male or female. And that would be, guys, the great actor, the comedian himself, guys. And that is Larry the Cable Guy. He was exactly in Delta Force, and also the Health Inspector. I want to say, guys, both him and himself entirely. If you talk about Jeff Foxworthy, both gentlemen are really damn funny. But nothing else will really transmit, if you will. I do know Final Fantasy XIV, guys, is up for a few categories for the Game Awards next week. That exactly we do know. If you guys are going after the DLC for Elden Ring, that would be the L3. You guys can jump to that as well. Wanting to do something more new, not exactly be research. If you guys are getting special offers today for gaming, I'm going to say every year it's the best year for gaming. You guys can welcome a game called World War Z Aftermath. It's pretty much a tank war game, I would assume. Not compared to no other machine or tanks on it. Not compared to Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, to be honest. Maybe you guys are getting Dungeon Crawler or something. That is on sale, guys, for a little under $9 today on Steam. Because I haven't bought another game on Steam for the last several months this year. That I will say, and have much more to fend off and feed, to be honest. Maybe you guys are getting... Wait a minute, is there any sales today? I mean, I don't think we'll get Steam sales till this weekend. Well, guys, that's going to be a ground ball to third. And throws the first badly. So, mean our White Sox guys get the first out. And right now, guys, mean our White Sox. Let's play on our game 2 with my 4-3 record right now. Box to box, guys, the Royals are downing mean our White Sox 4-0 right now. Well, if it wasn't a little too many runs, I would get mean our White Sox back in this game. And this game made, guys, for me and our White Sox for baseball every Thursday mornings. But other than that, guys, as far as other stuff goes, you guys can buy anything you want, when you want, anytime you want. That ball is going to be the second, throws the first. And one of the players, guys, for me and our White Sox, as we speak, was Oscar Colas. Would have been something better, but not as much we can really capture. Maybe you guys will get, something more clearer. Maybe with a lot of experience, a lot of excitement, and exploration too for games. And plus the guys will hit a fly out to center, and made our White Sox are done in the inning. Meaning, guys, the side is retired. I do want to get a Steam Deck for the holidays this year, but those things will cost a good amount of money. But I do know, guys, when it comes to rebug cards from Steve, that will not bring anything promising. I will bring a new pitcher, guys, for me and our White Sox. That's to really settle me and us down. It's gonna be, guys, coming in for us. So the new pitcher for me and our White Sox, I summon us number 52, Gyro Ivory. He only pitched 2 innings, guys, and a half of 75%, guys. That's 37.5. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, maybe you guys again Crusaders 3 for 50 on Steam today. Or if you guys want to have a turnaround, you guys go after the very first season. Not exactly with Warzone on top of anything with Call of Duty, but wanting to get the opportunity or have some extra spice when it comes to shooting games or anything else you guys can bring to the table. And also, guys, Baldur's Gate 3 is still at 60 as well at launch. Now that game is really good. You know, the game itself is awesome. Based on the gameplay, and also became one of the finest games of all time. I do know that game is one of the best. Coming out of Steam and also on PS5. I don't know if I would have that game to really secure the schedule by guys with our strongest power, but I feel like that would be a big surprise for me. It really would be. I mean that game is better than World of Warcraft, or does not have to lose in a tie. Or try to have a business meeting. Or whatever has to really crawl, for instance. But you know, guys, nothing else would really escape. And by the way, guys, if it's not going to be a base hit, that was a line out to second. Much better for me and our White Sox to handle. As long as there's not any secret songs. That's better and better. If you guys are going after pre-orders, you guys can pre-order this. If you guys have not gotten new games for this year, maybe you guys are waiting to see what Christmas will bring. You guys can go after and bring. Guys, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I still see mostly that game winning. Astrobot does seem like a little more intriguing, or pretty much a threat to. You know, guys, the game of the year for this, you guys, of 2024 for next week. Remember, guys, you guys still have plenty of time in the chat with our biggest, strongest power, with a lot of excitement. And you guys, our popularity, entertainment, and energy, with our exciting, biggest, strongest power, guys, of our group right now, you guys still have plenty of time to vote for the Game Awards. You guys have till next week to really balance and balance. You know, if you guys can vote, and sign in through Facebook, Google, and Twitter. Any type of those accounts, you guys can sign through them anytime you want. But you guys do not want to waste a lot of time, though. You can take your time, don't let people trigger you, but don't try to fool you. If you guys want to have the time to vote, that'd be great. But you guys can only sign through those apps. Like I said, guys, Facebook, Twitter, and Google, mostly. But yeah, guys, if you're looking to start 2025 with a bang, like I am, as the king of the world, and your final boss, for example, you guys can go after Baldur's Gate 4. Actually, no, Baldur's Gate 4. I don't think there's going to be a fourth one yet in the future. If you guys will get... Actually, guys, no Baldur's Gate 4, but Borderlands 4. Now, Borderlands 4 won't be out till late spring, or maybe mid-fall. I still haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts 4 either. But if Square Enix can stop, and if Square Enix can stop exactly what they're doing, we can really get something for the Game Awards for next week. You guys recall, the Game Awards will announce a bunch of things, but we don't know exactly what the games are going to be, or what it's going to end up being. I do want to look up Kingdom Hearts 4 though, and see what kind of threats we're looking at, because you know, like I said, guys, Square Enix is running out of time. You guys understand they are, and a lot of people want to know what's really going on. So, basically, guys, Kingdom Hearts 4 does not have much going on. Not since they announced some stuff. I mean, a little bit of, bits and pieces of stuff coming out of October of this year. So there hasn't been that much. As far as the news go, I just got done looking at it a little bit. So basically, they're talking a little bit about this double-sided sword. So, yeah, guys, I have no clue if the Game Awards will announce anything. I mean, for that game to happen. If Square Enix can still get a final trailer, they really got to do it now, because the Game Awards is not until next week. Trust me, guys. So, if you're looking to pre-order, if you guys are welcome and wanting to pre-order the new Assassin's Creed Shadows, the new date besides this year, it's going to be on February 14th for Valentine's Day. Maybe you guys are pre-ordering the new Ghost of Tosi, where the people of Assassin's Creed did an amazing job by making that game the evolved form, guys, of Ghost of Tsushima. Now, that game does not exactly disappoint. Ghost of Tsushima does not. That game itself was really a little more excited to really bring to the system. And yes, guys, bring to the schedule. Now, I don't know where I put Ghost of Tsushima on the schedule. I want to say it was probably the weekends, before I had other games on the schedule as well. As long as I can remember. That game, guys, Ghost of Tsushima was really excited and good. That was one of the fine games I've ever played. And that's going to be another strikeout, guys, for Lewis Roberts. That would have been a walk, but actually no, guys, a ball, to be honest. So, Maine White Sox are playing bad right now. Remember, guys, I haven't got an episode of baseball ever since I had to work last week, so that does explain it. But a bit of Abbott news, guys. That's the base hit to center. So I'm trying to have something steamy for my White Sox and I, and see what's going to happen from here. But we don't want to have anything go insane or go above average. Let's see if Corey Lee can get something for my White Sox and I. Guys, Corey Lee, he does have a home run. Actually, no, 3 homers and 6 RBIs, so somebody just needs to take care of it, hopefully. But yeah, guys, those are the games. If you guys want to pre-order, maybe go after better sales, anything you guys want. Everything should be not exactly above terrible or feeling guilty when it comes to games. So There's a lot of games that you guys can get to the holiday season for, or anything that you would recommend. If you guys are into sports, music, and RPGs, you guys can search me up. What is my name, guys, on Steam? My name, guys, is Zach Dawson93. I've been on Steam for over 3 years. If you guys, don't exactly collect notes, maybe have statistics, or remember a game you guys haven't bought the last time. Remember, guys, baseball was the only game, or pretty much any franchise, I have only bought to really start the year, coming out of Steam, to be honest. If you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of things in this world. People want to have something to be thrilled and excited for, and, wanting to take your time with anything on it. There's a lot of games a lot of us cannot wait to play, to start 2025 with, or wanting to have the opportunity, maybe wanting to take one step ahead, but just being patient as a virtue, or wanting to see if anything's going to come for the holidays in a couple weeks. Well, like I said, guys, we never know. We're going to see what's going to end up being. Guys, every year, guys, is always the best year for gaming, no matter what happens, actually. Yeah, guys, the only game I've bought for this year, I repeat, is baseball. That would be, guys, Out of the Park Baseball 25. I think we might still get the new version next year, coming up this coming March to start 2025 with. So we'll see how that's going to progress, and then yeah, we'll see how everything goes completely. You guys go after the new versions of Digital Diamond version 12 and Pro Strategy Football while we're at it. So guys, you guys go after any games you want, when you want, anytime you want, anything you need bad enough. Just take your time and just look around before you guys purchase. That really meets your demise. Or it's something worth to obtain, not spend as much, maybe not much of a risk taker, if you want games for the holidays. There's a lot of games, guys, in this world. Remember, guys, PlayStation's been around for 30 years. They've done an awesome job. And you guys can bet, a lot of us are damn proud to get to this point for the last 3 decades for PlayStation. I don't know how long Xbox has been around, but they've been around for a while. I mean, much more of a long time. But PlayStation's been through a lot. They really have. If you guys are in the Steam cards, they'll always pronounce STEAM CARD. Any in-store purchases or pre-orders you want to have for those games. So, if you guys are in RPGs with a lot of exciting stuff, maybe a treat. If you guys are into Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, Baldur's Gate 3, maybe you guys are looking to get something intriguing to brighten the holiday spirit. Like, say, going after Final Fantasy 14 Online. Like I said, guys, Final Fantasy 14 is up for some categories for the Game Awards next week. So, I know that's one of them. I don't think there's any other game I can name. But I do know the new DLC for Elden Ring is up for grabs as well. I mean, you're talking about the new DLC. But guys, the last name I can recall is the L3 for the DLC for Elden Ring. But guys, with all due respect, Elden Ring is one of the best games as a former DOTY winner during the last number of years. Guys, containing with God of War Ragnarok, and I believe way before Astrobot decided to make a name, coming out of the platform as well. So there's pretty much not much a bargain or a border for that to really bring in. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of games to really brings to your attention, and anything else more straightforward, not to cause an issue, or wanting to see how much experience it has. Remember guys, I've always been a huge fan of RPGs since I was a kid. I'm a hardcore expert, old school to new school. I don't know, I don't think we're getting Final Fantasy 17 right now. Maybe not until the PS6 comes out, but we all know we want to see when we get Elder Scrolls 6 though. That's not going to be until that time reaches. Remember guys, RPGs, you guys do not want to forget experience, entertainment, a lot of grinding, and listen to a bunch and a load of greatness with music. A lot of play stuff guys when it comes to RPGs with Final Fantasy. Now guys, RPGs are my childhood favorite. Something I really love and enjoy, and always the favoritism beyond that moment.
And a pitch.
Well guys, we're going to settle down for a second, and that's going to be a foul on a slider. Miguel Vargas guys is dying to get something for White Sox and I. This is game 2 of a 4-game series guys. Something that's sort of been done last week. And he struck him out badly. I'm not feeling a lot of smiles, guys, for being on White Sox today.
And now Oscar Colas.
But you guys get the other info. But yeah, guys, RPGs will never be replaced. Whatever happens with my true love and I. It really does not have to really be painful or, you know, average or calling a face mask between offense or defense from football. Speaking of football, guys, if you guys are in the sports games, this is where we talk about baseball in general. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into soccer, possibly going after a golf game that does have Tiger Woods on the cover, you guys can go after the new PGA Tour with Tiger Woods on it with no extra cost. I do want to tell you guys what's been going on with baseball lately this week. Lolubs ISO, thank you for coming in, dearly beloved. I love you, girl, and at least you're trying to help me out with the channel, by the way. Don't forget to check out ISO, guys. She's a dear sister when it comes to our biggest, strongest power of our exciting community. I've known ISO for a while now, so nothing else would really be surrounding or have encouragement or, you know, guys, not to have anything to fantasize. But other guys, you guys can buy any sports games you want during the holidays with no extra cost. So let me tell you guys something that I've been doing with baseball. So basically, I was on my PC yesterday. I was with my Subway family with, I think, one of the top 3 favorites yesterday towards, you know, guys, the beginning of last night. And, I haven't really decided what I'm going to be doing because my PC was acting up for a little while. I feel like there's been a little bit of a mistake, maybe pretty much a small problem towards what was happening. And yes, guys, what was going on normally. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, if my PC is going to be restarting for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, that's okay. It does not have to change a fact or have something to replace it. Trust me, guys, it really does not have to really be favorable. So I don't know what team campaign I really want to do or really want to expand on. But there is one of two, I feel like there's 1 or 2 seasons I want to, you know, really want to focus on, maybe have something, you know, until I get the 2025, you know, guys, 2026 version of Out of the Park Baseball, which I haven't discussed plans with that either. But if I had to guess, maybe 2003, and do something with the standings board, but by that time for this year. If I do 2003, I could do something to rise the occasion for baseball. Remember, guys, baseball is life. You gotta know what's really fitting. Whatever kind of games you love to have. Whatever you want to bring for the holidays, maybe for tax season. Maybe something people can want you to do. That's another thing, too. You do not want to pounce on pounds or waiting to gasp for air, and wanting to have something to breathe on. Remember guys, you do it because you're driven, and that's exactly what really matters, and wanting to see what really is going to come to our attention. Now remember guys, I haven't played Desert No Diamond baseball, you know guys, in above stressful time in a while. You know, not since during that time. You know, like I said, it's been a while for me. Like I said, you guys can go after Desert No Diamond baseball version 12 and Pro Strategy football as well. Now I can get back into football at any time, but not right now. And don't forget guys to vote for the Game Awards. I repeat, you guys can vote for the Game Awards. You guys still have till next week. So guys, but yeah, you guys have till next week on the 12th. You guys can watch it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and maybe on Instagram. But the only platforms that are very important to us, with our biggest, awesome, strongest power of our community, the only ones I can only say, guys, is only Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and maybe Instagram. But YouTube mostly. And also, guys, IGN.com to watch it on the platforms. If you guys are watching it on a computer, a phone, or a tablet, whatever sounds useful to you, you guys don't want to miss a thing. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of social media today. And also, actually guys, not social media. That's going to be the end of Steam today. You guys can still vote for the Game Awards. I want to say you guys have way more than 24 hours right now. So, like I said guys, vote any category, but make sure you guys vote for the Game of the Year nominee. Guys, I still think, I almost strongly think the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's going to win, even though I sort of had that set ever since my birthday this year. If that person was going to wait and see how I was going to react. I mean, not like a stupid idiot to the other, but if I would have still had that game this year, or have something with a red note, by saying sorry to me, or pretty much whatever meets the eye, I would have played a lot of that right now. But it all depends. Like I said, we'll see what happens when we get for the holidays in the next couple weeks. Like I said, guys, we're gonna have no worries or pounding on it. So patience is a virtue. You gotta know what's really gonna come to our attention. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today. Remember, guys, my name on Steam is JackDawson93. Remember, you guys can go after any games you want. You guys can buy any pre-orders. You know, take your time. Do not exactly rush it. Don't get yourself guilty or be trapped in any room in the process. But yeah, guys, my name is JackDawson93. You guys can go after pre-orders and in-store purchases. Now, the most important thing, guys, with our popularity today, our entertainment and energy, our finest, biggest, strongest power, guys, of our community today. Because I've been on YouTube for over 8 years, and I've been on Twitter and Facebook for 6 years. Let's keep everything else as an element of surprise. The most important thing, like always, and making it very special and important for me, and for you guys as well, is love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. So also being creative. With our 601 mods today. Make it feel have a lot of socializing, and feel satisfied. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. People from Judy Morales, make a little shout out. Love, thank you for coming in. Thank you to make your dreams come true. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. My love's ISO, are you still in the house today? That's to really clarify. But yeah, guys, and yes, guys, knowledge is power. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, like it, support it, socialize it, and tweet it out. And follow and share it, guys, with no extra cost, with that in mind. Well, guys, that's going to be a ground ball from short. And I do get, and I guess what, guys? I finally get a run on the board for being our White Sox. I'm like, it's a bare hazardous time. And alright, guys, our Royals is our White Sox and myself's opponent. That's gonna be it for Brad Singer. Now, Brad Singer, guys, was on the mound for our opponent, the Royals. So yeah, guys, me and our White Sox were trying to get us. We're trying to get each other back in. The new pitcher for the Royals, guys, will be Lucas Oxy. It was in 50 games, guys. 4 wins, 4 losses. Alright, guys, me and our White Sox got a chance. I'm looking to get me and our White Sox for us a chance. My next hitter, guys, is going to be Andrew Bernardini. Let's see if he can help our White Sox and myself. I have first and second, guys, for me and our Sox today with 1 out. See what happens. We got, guys, lock and say out the stream. Lock and say out the stream, meet and greet. And I'm pretty sure you may wanna listen to this. And also you guys in the chat. So guys, my views today on the channel. Between social media, like any other. So guys, my views today, I'm at 7,600. On my W8s. So you guys can see, my Lone loves ISO in the chat. Ever since I came to a live stream, last night. She says he's been helping me. And I'm also trying to reach somebody out. As far as I know. You know, between, guys with followers, W8s. Guys with followers, W8s, views, and thumbs up. So, guys, we're still taking our time and looking to get some extra help, and help, it sucks. And just to really, just to update what we're doing between the channel and every other thing in general. So, now what we're wanting to do, and what we need to plan to do at this point in time. So, we're still looking to probably do something for that one. So, guys, my W8s on my channel, I am at, hold on, guys, I am at 83.1 right now. So if you guys have an Amet system, or do not have an Amet system, you guys can watch my playlists, play 24/7, and do what you want to do. As long as we encounter and see what the plans are. That's the only thing we can do. And that's going to be a strikeout, guys, for Corey Lee. I was hoping Corey Lee would get maybe an extra run for our White Sox tonight. But an RBI scoring for me and for us. Tackles a bit, but not very much. Alright, guys, the side is retired. We go to bottom of the 8th. Me and our White Sox guys are trailing our Royals by 3. And it's the Royals 4. And me and our White Sox guys with 1. It's going to take a little more than that. Well, guys, my win-loss record for me and our White Sox after 2 weeks ago, the week before this, 4-3. But that's going to really change now. And me and our White Sox guys I catch us a fly out to center. And that's 1 down for me and our White Sox opponent, the Royals. So nothing else, guys, will be squashed. So that's my channel stats, guys, as of now. So remember, guys, like and say on the stream, meet and greet. So remember, if you guys do or do not have an Amet system today, you guys can watch my playlists, watch my videos. If you guys want to help me out, we can always help each other out, no matter what. Reach our goals, reach to the promised land, and see what is more important. Or with one YouTube channel to the next, or take it to the hoop, or to the hoop. Whatever you want to really bring. Well, guys, that's going to be a foul to left. Nobody is going to reach it. That's going to be strike 2, guys, on the board. So no worries. So all I gotta say, guys, the most very important thing about our YouTube channel, all we need to do, guys, is do one thing. With our biggest, strongest power, guys, that's more awesome and exciting, alongside, guys, our popularity, entertainment, and energy, always, all we need to do, guys, is we watch our videos in full. I'm going to watch that video in full, like it, socialize it, and tweet it out. That way, when we live stream, guys, we get notified. We see how many people can jump in for the channel, and see how many people are meeting each other. That's going to be a strikeout, guys. I throw me and our White Sox to first, and that's out number 2. We know White Sox is just trying to get our Royals out of the inning right now. Now, I mean, that's pretty much the best bet. If you're only trailing by 3 runs, maybe like more than that, at least. We just gotta make sure everything is under control. But yeah, guys, watch videos in full, like and share the stream, socialize it, and begin it. Also, guys, follow and share it with our social media, with my channel, to you guys on the channel. And guys, we want to make sure our followers and everything else, guys, between views, thumbs up, and everything else with our YouTube channel will exist, and making sure it's up to tubes, and getting higher updates. But yeah, guys, we want to do that for our YouTube channel. But yeah, guys, our social media and our podcast services all around the country, and yes, guys, all around the globe today, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Alright, guys, I'm gonna read some in-gaming news today. Today is December 5th, 2024. I'm gonna bring home some in-gaming news today. If you guys went after any gaming sales this week, I do know Cyber Monday was 3 days ago. If you guys remember that exactly. I haven't bought anything on Cyber Monday in years. So nothing else to really crave or, you know, go deep on. So, today's in-gaming news today, guys, is brought to you by PS5. Play has no limits. You guys can find out more on the website as we celebrate 30 years of PlayStation this year. So brought to you by PS5. Remember, guys, today's date, it is December 5th. We got 20 days away, guys, till Christmas hits. So that's something to really bring in the balance. So remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. So Logs, make a love shout out to coming in this morning. How are you? I don't know if my sister Renzi is going to be helping me boost my stuff a little bit. Well, we all know, guys, she does not do followers, though. Only views or thumbs up. I mean, views and thumbs up are the only thing I can really get in the balance. And then Miguel Vargas, guys, he needs to get me and our White Sox up there right now. And that's going to be another strikeout, guys. Vargas is like, you know what? I'll just strike out. And let the king of the world, aka the final boss, and our White Sox down. Well, one run is not going to get me and our White Sox months, guys. But looking to get something to get near and wanting to catch up. Alright, guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today, guys, with James Gwynn. So with the capture, here's the thing, guys, with the creator Commando, with the creator Commandos, guys, launching its new universe today, we saw in-gaming news with this, of our biggest, awesome, strongest power of our community. Alongside, guys, our 601 mods to go with that as well. The DC Studios, guys, with James Gwynn, as a co-chair and CEO, he does have some discussion by saying most of it can be fake, but most of it cannot be real. So he does speculate about, guys, the DC canon. I do know Superman and Lois coming out of the CW channel is the last superhero series that exists. And I do know the CW channel does not have any, well, guys, I'm going to bring a new hitter from our White Sox right now. I'm going to call up, well, it's the first time, guys, I'm going to bring up Corey Zolks. So Corey Zolks, guys, will be our White Sox and I new hitter. He's batting us a buck with 1 homer and 1 ribby. I don't think any other player is going to take something to March. I don't think. But apparently, guys, James Gwynn does have the interview and also the stories involving the DC Universe. So I'm not going to read any of this. I do know the new Superman movie, guys, is coming out next year. And you know, it's never the same. The one I recently played as Superman and Lois, I mean, Dean Cain does a fine job. Which I do know it's my Love's idol. But the fact is, I mean, Christopher Reeve got started back in the late 1980s, and then finishing that off during the final Superman. So that really does not make anything else frisky or a lot of misjudgment for it. In her mix, La Love's make a love shout out for coming in today. How are you? Norm's TV, shout out to you, dearest. Thank you also for standing by. But yeah, I mean, to think about Superman, that's another thing too. So, James Gwynn does talk about the DC canon. Another thing too today, guys. Our biggest, awesome, strongest power of our community. We also have the IGN does show us the official playtest trailer of a game or a music video, guys, that's called Blade Song. Blade Song, guys, is pronounced BLADESONG. So here's the thing about Blood Song. Let me jump into this for a second, or maybe quite a bit. Well, guys, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Remember, guys, you want to give your team a chance. And so I'm not going to read this either. But if we're looking at Blood Song, you're talking about playing, what would be 1 or 2 other games? Back in our century, or back in years or months. Well, one of the games, guys, was Dark Souls. Well, Dark Souls, I believe, is one of them, and also Bloodborne. Well, guys, that's going to be a flying ball to deep left field. Racing back, and the Royals beat our White Sox. So beat our White Sox, guys. I did not get an episode of baseball last week. Our White Sox fall to 4-4, but 1 run got solved and does not make a lot of a difference. But you know, 10 hits with base hits is okay. So my starting pitcher, guys, Davis Martin for our White Sox does get our White Sox record of 4-4. But you know, our White Sox were off to a pretty much an okay start. But how much that me guys and our White Sox cannot handle by our Royals though. This one, guys, concluded game 2 of a 4-game series. So it does not have to really, go further. Alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today, we also do have, guys, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, and our popularity, guys, entertainment, and energy. We also have the official gameplay trailer for the new Shadow of the Road. That's why I got Shadow of the Road today. I'm going to get the baseball scores in a second. So, let me tell you guys something truthful about this game. So, the game itself is a CRPG turn-based strategy combat game. And we talk about playing The Witcher, you talk about playing Lord of the Fallen. Here's the thing, guys. I haven't played Lord of the Fallen. I've heard that one's a real good game, with exception. But apparently, guys, Shadow of the Road, as a gameplay trailer, the game itself is an upcoming game that gives us a peek, guys, on maps, combat, and formidable enemies. But not to mention, guys, a giant scorpion type mech. As the game itself, for us today, does state the following. In a game called Shadow of the Road, guys, a lot of us can explore the rifts Tapestry of an alternate 19th century Japan. As the Busen War approaches a bitter and bloody end. We can really dive into a world that combines guys expedition and modern day Japanese mythology, and not to mention guys, a steampunk technology. So Shadow of the Road is only coming out guys on Steam. It probably won't be out till next year. If we have something to maybe close the gap, maybe look and see what day and month that's going to hit. But I want to say, guys, 9 times out of 10, you talk about playing you talk about playing Bloodborne. What Bloodborne is a fantastic game. Back when I was playing it on the PS4. But I want to say, guys, the game itself, I think it's going to be good and not exactly mediocre in perspective or anything else otherwise for it. So, so that is the trailer, guys, of Shadow of the Road. Sorry, guys, I heard a little something in the back, but no worries. Now, I did read or check out a little bit of, you know how I told you that Gary Oldman or somebody else will be playing as Dumbledore? I mean, Albus Dumbledore, and pretty much guys in HBO's Harry Potter TV series by next year or so. Well, you guys remember Alan Rickman played as Severus Snape alongside the Dark Lord in Harry Potter movies? Apparently, guys, the British actor Papa Asaidu is going to be playing the leading choice for the late Alan Rickman's iconic role. So basically, guys, Harry Potter series may have found its Severus Snape. So, I don't think anybody, you guys can quote anything in the chat right now. I don't think anybody besides Alan Rickman would do an awesome job, or pretty much an evil genius job, by playing as Severus Snape. Because back when Alan Rickman got started in Harry Potter, he was in every single Harry Potter movie. You know, it was years and years going forward, exactly after playing as Hans Gruber in the first Die Hard movie. Which, guys don't know, Die Hard is always a Christmas movie, no matter what happens. So basically, remember guys, Alan Rickman, he became a gentleman and got up in age to really play as Severus Snape. You know, as not exactly being the lightness. So basically, he was gothic, but he was pretty much a good guy, and pretty much a bad guy during the later Harry Potter movies. So with this gentleman, guys, his name is Papa Asaidu. He is going to be playing, guys, Severus Snape in the TV series of Harry Potter. I don't know I don't know exactly about this, know anything about this brother. But like I said, guys, Alan Rickman, he was in Harry Potter movies during the last 10 years. He started with this character back in 2001, and then got done 10 years later, in 2011. So that really got to something particular in that order. So 9 times out of 10, if somebody else is going to be triggering whatever they're doing with Severus Snape or Dumbledore, I mean, I don't know who's going to be doing Harry, Ron, and Hermione. I mean, you guys remember when I told you, doing anything else with, with Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson, to be honest, I do want to say those actors are not going to be coming back when it comes to, being in Harry Potter during those last 10 years. Guys, you're talking about the early 2000s to the early 2010s now. So, they're getting a little bit up in age, but that does not exactly mean people can really do whatever they want to really change course. Or to feel nervous or feeling afraid, It doesn't change a single bit of it. It really does not. I mean, but bringing this gentleman as Severus Snape, well, IGN did nominate, guys. I May Destroy You as the best television series during those last 4 years from today. So, honestly, guys, it's no worries. So I think for him, playing a Severus Snape, I think he's going to do good, depending on what happens with Gary Oldman as Albus Dumbledore. So, with both of these people coming out of the Harry Potter franchise to the series, to see how that's going to fit in. But nobody can replace Alan Rickman, guys. Nobody can, and nobody will. You know, I think this guy's going to get plenty of money in his arsenal. Pretty much in his pocket, though. Alright, guys, next gameplay trailer today. It's called Anatia. Oh, Anatia, guys. Formerly Project Mugen. Or Mugen, to be honest. I'm not going to read any of this. But this game, guys, is a free-to-play, open-world RPG game. I think it's probably going to be on PlayStation by next year. Maybe something searchable. Maybe something with a lot of opportunities, experience. Maybe much more something significant. Or something standard. But I'm not reading that today. Because I'm a little bit tired, but not exactly on past. So we'll see. Alright, guys, let's see what else we got today. Well, I do want to jump into this real quick. Marvel actor Zach Veal, guys. He received some good support. Some good support, guys, after revealing he was only homeless at 17. Saying he suffered a physical and a mental chaotic abuse. I don't think we see any of that, guys. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, if you look at being in your 20s, you're looking to be in your high teens. You have some sort of a... I mean, if people don't have a job or have anything else with formality, 9 times out of 10, it's like you're feeling homeless, you don't have any food, drinks, but only having autism, I mean, that's a different thing. But apparently, guys, this 17-year-old Marvel actor, by the name of Zach Veal today, guys, he was known as Kid Loki in the very first season of Tom Hiddleston's Disney Plus series of Loki. So that's according to Deadline. So he pretty much didn't have a ton of offer between accommodation and some support, as far as I know. But not as much as I can really secure. Alright, guys, we'll see if there's anything else for today. I'm not sure if there's any top stories this morning. Actually, I'm not going to read top stories today. Since the ones that I read this morning pretty much counted. I do want to get into baseball scores, though. So, guys, first up, the New York Yankees beat the Toronto Blue Jays this morning. Yankees take it 7-3. It was Nick Cordes Jr. over Chris Bassett. So, guys, the Blue Jays went 9 hits and no errors. The Yankees, guys, known as the Brooklyn Bombers, 8 hits and an error completely. So, guys, the Yankees now have their win-loss record of 5-3. Our Blue Jays dropped to 4-4 against the Yankee rivals. So, guys, the Blue Jays started with 2 runs scored by George Springer, along with a triple. Chris Bassett takes his second loss for our Blue Jays, with the 4-4 record. He went 6 innings of work, guys, with 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 runs earned, with an okay average, guys, of 490. Pretty much easier said than done. A loss is a loss a little bit, but it's still a young season, rather. Good morning, Faith Yoda. Make a love shout-out, partner. How are you? Lee Song, make a love shout-out to you, my brother. How are you? But we'll see how things can drag, guys. whatever has to really bring something together, it's almost not promising. But yeah, guys, that's your in-gaming news today. With your King of the World, and as your final boss today. It's brought to you by PS5. Play has no limits, involving the 30 years today, or most of this year, possibly going into next year, for PlayStation. For more detail. Alright guys, for the winning Yankees, Jose Trevino got a home run. 2 runs scored, guys, by Alex Verdugo. And 2 by the Beast, Juan Soto. So the 1-0 Silk guys goes to Nestor Cortes Jr. He also went 6 innings of work, but it did not stop him from getting a 5th win with the 3 losses for the 5-3 Yankees. He brought in 6 hits, guys, 3 strikeouts, alongside with walks 2, and a run scored. He finishes an all-around average, guys, the first start on the mound for the 5-3 Yankees, with a win for the Yanks today, with a .590. And Matt Leader took part of it a bit, and Ron Marinaccio. The last 3 letters, guys, are CIO in perspective. But a completed win, guys, for the Yankees as they blow off our Blue Jays to 4-4. Only by 4 runs, but still much of a game. Well, guys, next up, the Tigers beat the Athletics today. Let's go 3-2. It was Will Vest over Rick Stripling. The Athletics, guys, had 7 hits and an error, and 8 hits only for Detroit by winning 3-2 this morning. The Tigers threats a win. They go up to 3-4 as they took out our A's 2-6. Now this one was a close game as well. Cannot be up and down, but going forward and also being in front the same way. Well, guys, the Athletics only had 2 runs in the 6 loss with 2 wins today, with Brent Rolker. Russ Irving took the loss. I won't say anything else besides the starting pitcher, but the starter, guys, was J.P. Sears for the Athletics in perspective. Winning today, guys, for the 3-4 Tigers. 3-1 score, guys, by Riley Green. Also, guys, with 2 other good players, Andy Abanez and Trey Sweeney. Reese Olsen, guys, was on the mound. Wolves did get the win as the reliever for his home-winning Tigers. Mr. Olsen, guys, went 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and only 2 unscored, which is not too savvy. But an okay average, guys, of 327. Also, guys, brought in Bayu, Bryceek, and Jason Foley. But Wolves, guys, gets the win as the Tigers switch the 1-loss record to an alright average of 3-4. Alright, guys, game number 3 today. The Cubs beat the Los Angeles Dodgers. The score of 8-3. It was Jacob Steele over Stone. Now, the formula on being, guys, the Dodgers went 11 hits, no errors. They recently had a hitting duel with the Cubbies, but the Cubs had 14 to really finish off in its finest. So, guys, the Cubs get themselves to 5-2, or Dodgers drop to 6-4. Will Smith, guys, got a home run and 2 runs scored to add. Gavin Stone was on the mound. He went 2 innings, guys, which was not a good day for him. So, during his first 2 starts, Mr. Gavin Stone, I want to say, guys, he's an alright pitcher when it comes to playing as, you talk about a Dodgers team. I mean, Walker Buehler and Clayton Kershaw were the finest pitchers ever since day one with the, between any Dodger team, Yankee team, or Red Sox team. Whatever it could be, for the most part of it. Gavin Stone, guys, swept to 1-1 with 6 hits, guys, and let down his Dodgers with the 4th loss after 10 games, 6 wins. But you know what I say, guys? Winning is good. Losing is not a terrible beyond thing. But the stats, guys, for Gavin Stone, for the losing record for the 6-4 Dodgers. He has 6 hits, a strikeout, a walk, and 5 runs earned, especially with a 385 average, which is pretty much stone cold, but not warm. Winning today, guys, for the 5-2 Cubs today. Ian Happ got a home run with 2 runs batted in. 3 runs scored, guys, by Isaac Paredes, and 2 for Suzuki with the last name. So Jacob Seal, guys, goes to 2 wins, no losses. He's got our Cubs to 5-2 today. He brought 7 innings to work with 9 hits, guys, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs earned, which is only a few. But an alright average, guys, of 385. And had some backup help, guys, with Dustin Steele, with Son Armstrong. Now somebody from the planet or going to moon. But the Cubs, guys, are 5-2. The losing Dodgers, the way I call it, after the last 10 games, Dodgers swapped themselves to 6-4, especially. Alright, guys, next up, the Colorado Rockies beat the Rays today. Let's go with 5 runs to 1. It was Feltzer over Zach Liedl. Mr. Gilbert, guys, got the save. So the Tampa Bay Rays, guys, got an even of 8 hits. Rockies 11 hits and an error, especially. So yeah, guys, the win goes to Feltzer and total. So the Rockies, guys, they dive up a spot to 4-4. While our Tampa Bay Rays dropped themselves to 2-6. This game was only a 1-run, the way Maine White Sox dropped our record of 4-4 as well. So both our teams are the same record for now, going into after, guys, after this week, as we speak. The Rays, guys, the Rays only had a run scored by Brandon Lowe. That was only it. Zach Liddell took the blame for the loss today. He went 5-1 innings, with 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 runs earned, which is not any good. But still has a good personal average, guys, of 218, especially. Does not have anything to cross road to road, but keeping himself confident. For the winning Rays today, winning Rockies to 4-4 as a home team. Home runs East, guys, by Tovar of a solo shot. Michael Taglavidia with 2 homers and 3 runs. And a home run, guys, by Jacob Stallings. Jacob Stallings has been around for a while, too. Winning on the mound, guys, with 4 wins, 4 losses. For their pitcher, guys, is Ryan Feltzer. He went 6 hits today, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned. Him on the mound is not too bad. But his average has been just beyond, not that good, but beyond, guys, a little under average. His number, guys, is 744. Also, guys, brought in Tyler McKinley and Lucas Gilbreth for the nice, decent save. So the Rockies are now 4-4, same with Maine White Sox, and the Rays swapped themselves to 2-6 as completed conclusion. Alright, guys, the Orioles beat the Pirates today. Let's go with 8-6 also. That was Rodriguez over Alvido. But Craig Kimbrell, guys, came back and got the save for the O's. Baltimore, guys, went 9 hits and an error. Pirates, 7 hits with no errors, point intended. So only by 2 runs separating any 2 teams. The Orioles, guys, stomp up to 5-2. Alongside, guys, the Rockies and Maine White Sox with our 4-4 record. But I don't want us to have a loss like it ever since the last 2 weeks. Not exactly last week counting, but the O's want to a strong 5-2 record as a baseball team of an exception. The Sets for Baltimore, guys, winning proudly with a good record after 7 games. Jordan Westbrook, guys, with a 3-1 bomb. Gunnar Henderson, solo shot for him. Sedano with a homer and 2 runs. Same with Cedric Mullins. So especially, guys, with help between a winning team by 2 or 3. Grayson Rodriguez took charge of the win and got something for the 5-2 record for the O's. Went 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, only 5 runs earned. His earned average, guys, is in the 5s column, so his average is 578. The other 2 players really fast is Brian Baker and Jacob Webb. I always pronounce, guys, but W-E and 2 B's next to the E, perhaps. But a good fortunate win, guys, for the O's, climbing the 2 losses, but the 5 wins after 7. So the O's, guys, with this win, it's 5-2. For the 4-4 Pirates, guys, losing so closely. Home runs, guys, by Joey Bart with 2. Our idol, guys, Andrew McCutcheon had a homer and 4 runs batted in. Mr. Johan Alberto, guys, went 3 and 2 innings, went 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 5 runs earned, with a terrible average of 12.27. His first loss on the mound for the 4th straight loss for the Pirates today. Also brought in Luis Ortiz, Carmen Amblozinski, Zaylen Beeks, and David Bernard. Easier said than done. Also 5-2 guys on the record, but something to work for, and play hard and work hard. Well, guys, next up, well, guys, the Pirates beat the Giants today. It's going 4-1. And with Selwood Musgrove getting a 2-0 start over Hazel, but Travis Scott got the save overall. So, guys, the Padres went 8-1 with 8 hits and an error, and 5-0 for the Giants. All by 3 runs separating it. So the Padres are up to a bit of a good start, 6-4 for them. The Giants hold themselves to 3-5 in perspective. So for the winning Padres, guys, with a 6-4 record, the first 10 games, 2 runs in total, guys, with Jake Cronenworth. So Musgrove gets the second win in his first 2 starts. He starts 2-0, went 8 innings of work. Talking about 4 hits, guys, with strikeouts and a run earned, but an awesome average of 52. And Tanner Scott, guys, got the save to really finish it and complete the cycle for the Padres. Only 1 run score, guys, for the Giants. The Giants are now, with that loss, they're 3-5 now. Patrick Bailey got the only home run scored for the Giants. Was not good enough to really handle. So, Son Adele, guys, goes to 0-2 terribly. He went 5 innings of work, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned. Almost shy of 10 when it comes to earned runs. Mr. Son, guys, is at 981. Also, Orlando Hand, Hayden Birdsong, and Tyra Rogers. So the Giants dropped themselves to 3-5. Padres boost up to 6-4 with a nice 4-1 victory with 8 hits, but not have any disturbance in the force, actually. Alright, guys, we're at the halfway point. The Miracle Mets beat the Reds today. Let's go 3-2. Mr. Adam Octavino beat Pagden, but Mr. Diaz got the excellent save at the end. So, guys, the Miracle Mets had 10 hits, along with the home runs as well. But Octavino got the best of it. Well, guys, the Mets dropped themselves to 4-3. The home runs dropped themselves to 1-6 in total. See if I can boost it up quite a bit normal. So with the 4-3 record, guys, the 4th win for the Mets today was a fine game with an extra inning. Sawyer Marte got the only 3 runs scored when he bailed a home run, for instance. So, guys, Adam took the win. Third save for Edwin Diaz. While Simon Mania was on the mound. Enough said, but a good win for the reliever for the Mets with a good 4-3 record. For the home Reds, guys, only 1 win so far after 7 games, but going down to 1-6 as a whole. Only runs scored, guys, by Ahmed Rosario and Stevenson. Nick Martinez was on the mound, and Pagden drops himself to 1-2. Not much of a slouch, or not much of a lamb, or not having something to really bring as a timer, or not to really be stuck. But the Mets take this, guys, 3-2, a 4-3 record for the Mets, and a 1-6 terrible start for the home baseball team known as the Cincinnati Reds. Alright, guys, the Philadelphia Phillies beat our Nationals 9-2. Zach Wheeler got the best over the former unbeaten Parker. Alberto gets his first save to tally. The Fighting Phils, guys, with 13 hits and an error, and 5 hits and 1 error for the Nats, only losing by 7. So the Phillies are unstoppable at this point, guys, after we did not have baseball last week due to work. So the Phillies, guys, were 6-1. The Nats after 7 for each other, only a 3-4 record, was not too bad by example. So the Phillies, guys, having a big 9-2 win. 6-1 is pretty good, perhaps. Alec Boehm, guys, got a 3-1 bomb today. 2 runs by Bryce Harper, and 2 runs scored by Amundo Sosa. So Zach Wheeler, guys, was solo bound for getting the win and get a 6-1 record for the Phillies. He brought in, guys, 5 hits, 10 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 2 runs earned, with a good average, guys. Not so petty. Average, guys, is 276, basically. So Jose Alvarado got the save. 4 strikeouts to finish it. Is a good opportunity to avenge it. Good way to complete a win, too. For the 3-4 losing Nats, with their record, Jacob Young had 2 runs scored. Nats called up Mitchell Parker. He pretty much allowed a little too much to really bring to his arsenal. He brought in, guys, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and 4 runs earned, with 3 fives, with a 5.55 average, guys. Other pitchers to follow for the 3-4 one-loss record for the Nats, losing bad enough. Patrick Corbin, Barnes, Farrer, and Kyle Finnegan. Easier said than done, but a good win for the 6-1 Phillies. They have their one-loss record be amazing. Alright, guys, the D-backs lose to the Braves. Let's go with 6-3. It was Lopez over Rodriguez. But Iglesias gets save number 3 for the home Braves. But so you guys remember, me and our White Sox took them on, I think the last couple more weeks ago. Remember, like 3 weeks ago or something? It might have been more than that. The Braves had 9 hits and no errors, guys. Atlanta opponent, or D-backs, 9 hits and an error. So 6-3 was spot on. But not much we can really implore. Or take in front of it, for instance. But a 6-3 win, guys, for the home Braves. Atlanta, guys, now 4-3. D-backs now 3-5 especially. Cannot expect more than anything else in the balance, but really bring balance to the force. So the D-backs, guys, only had 3 runs scored by Jake McCarthy, but they get a loss, guys, for the D-backs for their 3-5 record, which is not much fluid, for example. Eduardo Rodriguez, guys, got the start today. Drops his record of a W and an L, went 6 hits and 4 strikeouts, a walk, and 5 runs earned, with an even 6 average to begin with and also end with that L for the D-backs of a 3-5 above decent record for a team. The Atlanta Braves, guys, on a side note, bought an Austin Riley of a 3-1 bomb in return. Harris, the second, guys, got 2 runs scored. It's got the job done with a good win for the 4-3 Atlanta Braves today. Starting pitcher, guys, was Ronaldo Lopez. He went 6-1, 6 hits, guys, 8 strikeouts, and 3 walks and 3 runs earned also. He does have the 3 fives in his column as well. He's got 555 average, guys. Also brought in relievers to help the winning 4-3 Braves today. Dylan Lee, Jimenez, and a third save for Iglesias in eternal events, but a completed victory for the 4-3 Braves. Good way to do it, guys, after 7 games over a team that can only have a loss so much, but a win can make it much better. Alright, guys, the Texas Rangers, defending champion Rangers, beat our Astros 2-1. It was the great Max Scherzer over Kikuchi. David Robinson gets save number 2 today also. Does not have to really outsmart a team, guys, as long as how big, how great you are, or how big your organization is. As long as you play it hard, you just got to make sure not to be alone as much. But wanting to really secure a victory, not psychology or phonology. Defending champion Rangers, guys, had 5 hits and no errors. Hits and errors, guys, 5-1 for the Astros. So this came to only not a lot of high scoring between any team. Alright, guys, the home Rangers are now 4-3. The losing Astros are now 4-4. Alvarez, guys, got the home run, but the only run scored for the loss for the 4-4 Astros today. Well, guys, UC Kikuchi got the only loss on the mound today. 1 run is not applied as much, but apparently he did receive, guys, 7 innings of work with 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 runs earned. And an okay average, guys, of 4.05. So, Astros are now 4-4 with the L so far. Defending champion Rangers, guys, winning so successfully with a 4-3 record. But the only 2 runs scored, guys, with a home run specifically, Garcia and Carson Kelly to handle. The great Max Scherzer, guys, was a monster. He went 6-2 with 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, and a run earned. His average is still okay, with a 5.06 to add. And they also basically brought in, guys, some Bournes, Yates, and a save for David Robinson. Good enough is better than enough, guys, for the winning 4-3 Rangers to easier said than done, and to really be accomplished. Alright, guys, we're almost done. Milwaukee Brewers beat the Mariners today. Let's go 6-1. It was Peralta over Wu. The Seattle Mariners, guys, they had themselves 8 hits and no errors, and 11-0 for the Milwaukee Brewers. That's exactly set in stone, guys. We're killing 2 steals and 1 bird, especially for it. But a 6-1, guys, victory for the home Brewers over our Mariners from Seattle. So the Brewers, guys, off to a little bit of a better start. Not to explode the environment, not to have anything be going either direction. But our Brewers, guys, are 4-2. They beat our opponent, the Mariners, to 1-7. Well, it's not very much to really surpass or, play the best offense and defense, according to any stats. Alright, guys, former Washington National player Victor Robles got the home run today. Mr. Brian Wu, guys, only went 1 and 2 innings, so he got out of the starting position with 2 hits, guys, 3 strikeouts, and a run scored, with an okay average of 4.5. He only took the loss to really take a little bit of fault, but can never be self-determined at the end. So the Mariners, guys, with their losing record, after 8 games, Seattle's now 1-7, which is bad enough, but not great. But for the home-winning 4-2 Mariners, though, guys, Chris Yelich got a solo shot today. 2 homers and 2 runs for Hoskins, 2-3 for Contreras. So Freddie Peralta, guys, is saved for 2 W's right now. He put in 8 innings of work, guys, for the win for the 4-2 Brewers, with 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run scored. And a good average, guys, is a good winning record. Especially with the 4-2 Brewers winning so good. Peralta, guys, now has an average of 125. Now to take most of its time, but the Brewers with that win is now 4-2 for today. Well, guys, last one. The Angels beat our Red Sox 6-5 as well. It was Denver's over Pavita, guys, between this matchup. Quezadov got his third save. You talk about playing the best. You want to take on the best, but not be so guilty or weak. So, guys, the Angels had 15 hits that really took over or both Sox with 8 hits in total. So the Angels got the better of the hits column, better than Boston really had, for instance. So the Angels, guys, climb up to a winning, with that third win, as a winning team with 3-4, upsetting the Red Sox with their third loss. So the L, guys, for the Red Sox is now 5-3. Let me go over this pretty much short version. Duran, guys, got a homer and 4 runs. Rev Snyder with a solo shot for the Red Sox. Nick Pavita, guys, got the call on the mound. He loses for the Red Sox. So the loss for the Red Sox, guys, is only by 8 games. So the losing Red Sox are now 5-3. Nick brought in 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and 4 runs earned to tally for most of the majority of it. So the loss, guys, goes to the Red Sox to 5-3 after 8 games. Angels, guys, scratching and clawing to get this opportunity. Anthony Rendon got 3 runs scored. First name, guys, is Reed Detmers. He's now 2-0 with 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run earned. With a good average, guys, of 150. Other players to follow, guys, is Caden Donna, Fulmer, Burke, and Jose. Jose, guys, gets his third save in total. So the Angels rise up to their winning record, guys, to 3-4, squashing the 5-3 losing Red Sox. Final score, guys, 6-5 after 9 completed innings of work. Alright, guys, the next game is going to be Game 9 for me and our White Sox. I'm looking to see if I can get me and our Sox to rebound. Yeah, guys, me and our Chicago Sox team. As you guys have seen, me and our White Sox lost to the Royals this morning, 4-1. Remember, guys, that's why I did not have baseball last week. I had to work morning shifts, and we're making up for it right now. So game 9, guys, it's going to be Jonathan Cannon for me and our White Sox. Actually, me and our 4-4 White Sox. And our opponent, the 2-6 Royals. Our opponents will have Michael Watka. So that's something to think about by then. I'm going to get to a couple stats real quick, and then I'm just going to relax for a little while before I go to work, guys, in the balance. So, guys, for some of the leaders, I'm going to start with Carson Kelly. Batting average for the catcher, guys, for our defending champions, the Rangers. So, guys, Carson is batting .500, 4 doubles, 10 of 20. He's got a bomb, guys, and 4 runs scored. Which is not so bad, but a good strength for anybody in the build. Also, guys, the next one we've got is... hold on, guys. I'm going to go through 2 more categories. Well, guys, I'm going to go with Anthony Stander. So, guys, Anthony Stander today, for the O's, for me and our White Sox as well. He's batting .296, 3 homers, 4 runs scored, 8 of 27. Only struck out 5 times. That's not so bad for the one that's coming out of Venezuela, perhaps. And Duran, guys, left fielder for our Red Sox. He's batting .444, 1 homer and 9 runs batted in, 3 doubles, guys, and 12 of 27. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Even though we've been waiting to get baseball back in after, guys, after last week, even though I had to work. I mean, the only times I had for work especially was, I can't think for a minute. Well, last week was Thanksgiving. I had to do 10 to 2, and then morning shifts back to back. So, that really meant a lot of time, meant a little extra cents, and something with clarification. Um, so guys, so based on the schedule for this week, I don't work 2 to 7 today. I got 2 to 8 today, guys. And the only day I have left is tomorrow. So 2 to 8 today, guys, for this afternoon for work at Chief with great people. And then I have 11 to 4 tomorrow. So, as far as what my two love is doing, she's got another game of baseball tonight. Because I said my ass is not going to be there since, work comes first. And besides protecting our sport and perspective. But, we're always hoping, guys, for great results. I think hopefully her bud, so go upgrades, come to good spirits, get back in good numbers today. But she didn't exactly tell me what's going to be the plan for her blood sugars. She told me to keep her in her prayers, and yes, guys, go from there. See where that is going to go. So yeah, guys, as far as Saturday goes, I do not have work Saturday since, I talked to Lance between carry-out to carry-out, coming out of chief management, and he said he was fine with it. So here's the thing, guys. So I'll tell you what. Lance is going to be doing my shift this Saturday. Since him and I thought it was okay, we can trade one day at a time. So he's going to be doing my shift after tomorrow, and then I'm going to do his shift on Sunday, which is not going to be a problem at all. So the good news is, guys, my two love and I are going to be together on Saturday, and I'm hoping our regional high school football three-time regional high school football champions in the state championship contest, guys, on Saturday. Our Ironton taking on our Tigers, basically, goes. I think with all due respect, I think it's going to be a toughest game between our Tigers in perspective. I don't know if we're going to be state champions because our Tigers have not been state champions ever since the 1990s. So you're talking about 30 years or 25 years, exactly. Make a love shout out, Boost TV. Long time no see, my brother. How are you? But yeah, I don't know. But based on the schedule, guys, for the next stream, it's probably gonna be actually maybe Saturday in the morning. Remember, guys, every weekends we're gonna have a new episode of Ghostwire Tokyo, and then for 3 to 4 days a week, I will no longer do The Legend of Dragoon. The game I put in last night, the game that's replacing The Legend of Dragoon as much as possible for now. I decided to put in a former Game of the Year winner. I decided to put in, guys, It Takes Two. So I'm hoping to maybe debut it before Christmas hits, but it all depends on work. It all depends what my two love wants to do in like 7 years right now, and it all depends also potentially. But we're gonna be having a fun football party on Saturday. So if everything else goes the way it seems. But again, that's going to be the plan. She's got basketball tonight, and then she's going to be going with Hawk tomorrow. Apparently she's going to be going to, guys, the lights before Christmas at the zoo tomorrow night. So I'll be having my money in the bank sack deposited as well. So that does not exactly separate any. So I just thought So the next stream would maybe be Saturday. It all depends how tired I am. If not, I'll be back Sunday. Same time, same channel. If you guys want to catch more my 4-4 record for Sox and I for baseball, and for MLB 24, the show, guys, of our biggest, awesome songs of our community, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy for all of us today and always. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember one thing, guys. We are the attraction, and we are the focus, as far as anything can bring otherwise for it. Even though my sister Rency cannot boost a little bit more, Mendoza, make a love shout out. How are you? Thank you for sending with us as well, entirely. But like I said, we'll see what happens for sure. See what happens we'll see what happens otherwise. But like I said, guys, if a lot of us cannot make it to any sports games or, anything for Special Olympics, you guys understand above damsel distress. Work comes first. We're going to make that money, and also for ourselves and to every single person beyond that. So that's going to be the plan for today. I'm going to 2 to 8 today, 11 to 4 tomorrow. So I'm going to be tired. My two love's going to be having fun activities until the Saturday. So, but you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. And the most important thing, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy, of our biggest, talented, strongest power of our community, is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. I'm going to make it so and sweet, guys. Stay awesome and creative. About 601 mods. Making sure we're sounding good. Making sure we got a good gathering. Having a lot of, not exactly self-esteem, but bonding in our arsenal. What we can do for our YouTube channel. What we can do for each other. Going up and down on our channels between followers. And everything else between, in perspective with our stats and aesthetics. All at one time. Having patience as a virtue. Between one channel. And making it your one true goal at this point. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we socialize, follow each other out, and tweet it out when we can. Anytime we manage to find people, follow people, support people, and also connect with people the right way, all we need to do is try to do this following, guys. With our biggest, strongest, amazing power of our community. Guess what? We are still at 601 mods, by the way. Nothing else for cut ties or to exactly feel terrible. All we gotta do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, just like and Sarah to stream, follow Sarah, guys, and socialize it. So guys, next stream will probably be maybe Saturday in the morning. But I haven't done a live stream on a Saturday, along with the weekends. But if any game I do every Saturday and Sundays. But if it doesn't happen, maybe not. Based on the state championship for our Orange and Black Tigers for high school football, for the state title to get on this Ironton team. So we'll see how things go. But we are going to be having our football party on Saturday, so that would just take half and half of it. Dinner Saturday night, it all depends. But we're going to be having as good as anything else. More romantic, a lot of fun, and a lot of togetherness between my two love and I, and you guys in spirit as well. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, lock and say the stream, meet and greet. I'll give you guys info, and go Tigers, mostly. So guys, the most important thing. Well, guys, my service has been going up and down. But I do know my sister, Elsie, is going to try to reach out to a couple people. But my WH needs most of the work. Followers have been a little more up and down. But I won't go any further than that. But yeah, guys, the next stream will either be maybe Saturday in the morning, or probably won't be back, guys, till Sunday again. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it, and socialize it. And all we need to do to increase everything on our channel, all we have to really do is bundle, get everybody else's attention, and focus. And all we need to do is remember guys, all we have to really do, we watch our videos in full, we boost them, or we can watch them 24/7 on our playlist on the YouTube channel, leave it on, and don't turn anything off, for instance. That's all we can do. But all we need to do, guys, most importantly, is we watch our videos in full, give each other a thumbs up, follow it, share it, and tweet it out. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it of our social media, and always, guys, our social media, our YouTube accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I'm gonna head to work 2 to 8 this afternoon. I'll do some relaxation before that. Tomorrow's 11 to 4. After 2 to 8 this afternoon to tonight. My two loves got basketball tonight, and then she's going to the Lights Before Christmas time tomorrow. I might just do my own thing if I do, but it all depends on baseball as well. Baseball will be back, guys, next Thursday mornings every week. So if I do not have the time to do it on Saturday in the morning, like I say, guys, best case scenario is I will be back on Sunday, same time, same channel, for the weekends, for that game especially. Remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, awesome, talented popularity of our strongest power of our group. We always have. We are at 601 mods. It will not go down, but continue to increase. So, until then, guys have a good rest of your Thursday belated morning. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys maybe Saturday for Ghost Fire Tokyo, or Sunday mornings to really, remember guys, I'll maybe shoot Saturday in the mornings for the weekends for Ghost Fire Tokyo, while I will shoot you guys on Sunday. We'll keep you guys info and posted. Go Tigers, beat Ironton, and we'll go from there on a positive note. So have a good rest of your Thursday, guys. Have a good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And until then, I'll see you guys this weekend for Ghost Fire Tokyo, and I will see you guys in